Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Endless Space 2. Who's ready to just expand way beyond what our meager approval capacities can handle and then have the whole empire get taken over by barbarians? And is this what happened to the Roman Empire? Listen, you can fit everything I know about history in a very small box, but this feels like a thing that there's historical precedent for, and I think it didn't turn out that well. But whatever, they didn't have spaceships, so it's kind of different. Look how happy everybody is. We're fine. Everybody stop panicking. Alright, so we're going to do this stuff, right? If we could take over a huge amount of this constellation, get a couple of civilizations that have already started, and then take control of the constellation where you get 15% extra dust on all of the systems there. And we can build Black Tax Authority on every single one of them. That's gotta be good, right? That's gotta be worth the additional difficulty of keeping ourselves happy. So, where the heck was I? We don't even have level 3 modernization yet. It's important that we advance our modernization because when we do eventually unlock the autonomous administration system improvement, we will need to be able to get our colonies to level 4 before we can build these and really expand our ability to settle. We got a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff happening right now. Right now we're researching mission flexibility. Oh, yes, because the Regional Government Bureau is awesome. Then we're going to pick up Culture Center, and you know what I'm thinking about this? I was talking like I was going to build it on Timos, but the thing is, Timos already has its influence push under control, and that's even before the National Museum goes up. And once it engulfs Antares, there's no value in generating tons of influence from Timos anymore. So I'm actually kind of thinking maybe we try to build it in Bellatrix. Right, we can just, it doesn't matter that Bellatrix is bad at building stuff. We have all of the universe's dust. We'll just dust it out. And maybe actually make a push on these Riftborn worlds? That would be pretty cool. We'll make friends with the Riftborn, be cool with them, have some peace. And then just all of a sudden snap up all their stuff. Or the game will end before that. That's possible. Listen, anything could happen. It's space. Space is very unpredictable. Okay, you don't need to go anywhere. You're just kind of sitting around generating probes. This is about to happen. We're going to pick up another solar nebula, and then another solar nebula, which is great. We'll have mission flexibility done the same turn we finish our predictive logistics, so Gaikon will be able to produce an economic behemoth that will actually be very good. We are at 1 behemoth capacity right now, but that could change, right? We can fix that. But for right now, I think mostly things are going really well. We do need to keep generating dust. In addition to needing dust to help out other nearby factions, we need to keep buying heroes, right? I think it's definitely more important for us to pick up... Okay, you're already ordered over there. It's more important for us to pick up already started systems, but we should also pick up heroes and also continue to advance our trade companies, and so, the ever-growing positive feedback loop of dust must continue. Also, we're just about to pick up Lupus, right? One more turn and we got Lupus. That's not... You know what I mean. So, out of curiosity here, we currently have 2 instances of the new colony rule running. I'm just gonna make sure that we... I'm not 100% certain whether the new colony rule fires on minor faction system gains, so we're gonna pay attention to that and know for certain. 20% of your food is converted into dust or star system trade value up. Here's the thing, I actually really want all of my food right at this second. I know I just said we need a lot of dust, but we need food now to make more dust later. This is actually probably negative dust growth for us relative to the other choice. And also, star system trade value is not nothing. We do actually have trade routes running already.
I assume this is another dishonorable proposal.
Oh, are we buddies now? I mean, not buddies, but wary. Your desire to see our blood spilled has lessened, he assumes. Listen, I don't really want to see anybody's blood spilled. I got a thing about blood. You just keep your bodily fluids on the inside, and we're going to get along great. So, this is 10 food per fertile on system plus 10 food on system. Let's have a look at... He's on Timos, right? That's 20 food here. Here's the thing. We already are going to population cap here. So we probably... I think we benefit more from the smaller amount of food, but also some industry in this particular case. We gotta get, once we have more ability to settle these planets, we can maybe make some changes there. And then while we're here, I probably don't want to build my trade company subsidiary here. So my understanding, I guess people who are more knowledgeable about the mechanics here can correct me if I am wrong. But my understanding is that the way trade routes work is they pick up the trade value of every system that they pass through. So you want your trade routes to be as long as possible, which means in this case we want to build this on Nakar rather than Timos, because that adds an extra system to the route drawn from each of our headquarters. We're already going to get the value for Timos in a trade route on Nakar, but we also get the value of Nakar, which is higher for some reason. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, I don't really understand how the trade value of a system is generated. I assume it has something to do with the dust on the system? Probably. Yep, keep building stuff on Orm. Never stop building stuff, you're doing a great job. Where is Orm? Okay, yep, that one, sure. Keep that up, that's good work. So, we don't want to do this here. What we want to do here instead is probably science, and then... You know, I mean, we gotta have predictive logistics everywhere eventually. Oh, we met that minor faction. It is the Nashast, which I am not a big fan of. The hard hitters trait is, you know, it only works on defense, and you don't get invaded that much by the AI. Things are different when you play with real players, I'm sure. Do I want to throw another, like... Right now, we're going to hit this in, what, 9 turns? If I go up to 8 growth per turn, we hit it in 7. Yeah, okay, like 175 dust is such a small amount. And then the thing is, if we pay 225, it goes from 7 to 5? Do that, just get that real fast, and then we'll leave it there. What was the quest we got from these guys? Ah, yes, of course. That'll happen. And we're still working on this, which also will happen. I'm not worried about it. We're going to pick up so many systems in the near future. Okay, so I assume I had sent this ship back to Eridanis because I care about getting this minor faction quickly. Right, because the behemoth. Oh, sure, that makes sense. So we can spend some more dust on that, but all of these guys are running toward a level of relationship where they are going to come into the fold, and I think we probably don't need to stress about that too much. We do actually, like I said, want to have dust available for other things. Also, just like settling new systems is a concern. Okay, so what am I... Sorry, I'm feeling a little unfocused. I had kind of a big day, and I've forgotten what my plan was for this game. Okay, red. Do we know red? We do know red. Okay, this is where red is at. That's new information, right? Yeah, we did not actually know where they were before. We just knew they were over here somewhere. And then we have... This guy needs to sit still. That guy needs to sit still. Okay. An exciting time for everyone, then. Picked up our solar nebula. This thing feels a little bit silly. Okay, so we just grabbed the Mavros Society, which is cool. We also got 100 dust, so... You know, that's pretty on brand for us. That's directly in the place we want to be. Also, we discovered the design for the analytical engine, which is cool. We're definitely going to want to build that.
The faith, whatever.
Oh, you want me to give you dust? Here's the thing. You're extremely far away, and I'm not afraid of you. Which comes from a combination of me being overconfident and me being too stupid to know fear. It doesn't sound great when I put it that way, but I'll tell you what, it has some benefits. Okay, so here we got a, boy, what a weird system. So we have, like, no industry, actually. Like, yeah, actually non-industry. Okay, this place needs predictive logistics very badly. We also need to actually get our trade company subsidiary going. Sorry, this system already is one of those. Here on Nakar, so as soon as that predictive logistics finishes. So the analytical engine +1 dust per curiosity ever discovered, I think. I don't think it only applies to curiosities afterward. And look at this, we are now under 3 instances of the new colony rule, which means that we probably want to keep the new colony rule running for a little while, because it's going to offset, as we pick up those other minor faction systems, the temporary approval boost is going to offset our ever-rising overpopulation, or over-colonization penalty. So let's grab the analytical engine here, because that's a thing that makes dust, and it's free. And then, like, we should probably get the Academy Embassy going, so that we can get more heroes for free, because we need that really badly. Oh, we also need to design ourselves an economic thingy. So, 10 FIDs plus 5% FIDs on the system that this orbits. And there's some slots here. You know what? We're going to build this on the home system, and then we're going to leave it there, right? I don't actually need it to go anywhere. So we probably don't... It doesn't need engines, and it really doesn't need a mining probe. I don't care about mining that last planet. I care about getting 5% more all resources. Right? This is the right thing to do, I think. Because if we're just going to build it here and have it chill here, this is like... It's 4 turns, and that's awesome. Probably that goes before the embassy, because that's a lot of resources we're looking at there. This is going to be 50 plus 25% everything, except for influence, but you know, we'll live. Not that I would not like for there to be a bunch of influence. That would actually be really handy. So what's the story with Mavros? They prefer to be on hot worlds. And the AI, apparently just like they just don't have access to drone networks, I guess. We build the Black Tax Authority, which is an awfully good building for how free it is. We do, like, man, we got a lot of stuff to build. I see no reason not to do this. I think we do want to wait on the modernization till after all this stuff is done, though. And then, like... but if we're going to go for the predictive logistics, it makes sense to do it probably no later than this, right? In fact, yeah, like that. We may lose a little bit of food time here. And it's good that a Lumeris is being born, because remember, at this point in the game, with our population thresholds at what they are at, we are getting 15% extra dust on every system that has at least one... every system that has at least one Lumeris population point on it. So, I mean, we're generating it. It's all going to good places. What else am I doing here? Okay, the hero ship's coming to Gobris. Oh, wait a second. I remember this quest. We had this quest not that many games ago, during the last series, and what we discovered, and by discovered, I mean somebody told me, after it happened and I got very upset about it, somebody explained to me, that what happens with this quest is, pirate ships will spawn and show up to fight your fleet that's over there, so we need bodies. You guys are terrible garbage ships. Okay, there's a medium ship in this fleet. Can we get these guys over here? How long would that take? 17 turns, okay. Is it still right to do that? I mean, I could probably just build one of my own mediums and get it over there faster, right? Especially since I could put reasonable engines in it. Like, what if we did this? Now, my mediums, I can't actually make a ship, or I can't make a fleet that has 5 command points worth of ships in it. So that's kind of a problem. What are we looking at on weapons here? 25, 28. In general, though, I don't much care for missile weapons against pirate fleets, because pirates are so frequently equipped with their own missile weapons. This makes a lot of sense to, yeah, that's fine, right? It makes a lot of sense to just go bullet weapons and negate their weaponry entirely. Okay, like Ceres doesn't have anything terribly important to do. Yeah, it'll definitely be faster to just build a frigate here and then send it over. And we can rack up a couple of turns until they show up and force my hero to flee, and then we'll come back and fix it. Alright, so we got some probes to distribute. Atmospheric, life form, subterranean. I guess let's find out what this is. Antimatter, cool. a good thing to have, it turns out. You guys just be in guard mode, I guess, because who knows what the Riftborn might try, or all of these people, maybe. This caravel also is trying to find out if it is reasonable for me to settle over here. We have discovered one of our exploratory drones has disappeared. Okay, so pay 5 titanium into some curiosities to get a free ship. I mean, sure. We'll do it. We do also get search rewards for that. Sometimes that's worth doing. Alright, we have these ships. I'm not really sure what their plan is. I guess for right now, their plan can be to go to Gobris. And honestly, like, maybe we send these guys over as well, because what else are they going to do? Go back to the home system? That's not actually very useful to me. This guy is out exploring. Show me what is over there. I mean, remember, any uninhabited system we find is potentially a system that we could just take if we felt like it. Speaking of doing that, this is, of course, Harrow, a large lava planet that kind of sucks. A large lava planet that probably sucks less. A small ash planet that has a really cool backdrop because of the Academy. Man, the art in this game. Okay, so that Savannah world looks alright. I don't know, this is not an amazing system. The system that we're orbiting over here has a pretty good world. This is probably where we'd want to settle next if we had the approval. Let's ignore that for the moment. Let's talk about spending dust. What does it cost to get this trade company running? 4.5? Can we do 4.5 right now? Because I should probably do that, right? Like, let's see. We're not actually pulling any of this stuff in. Like, the deciduous trees we got from discovering that anomaly don't actually do anything, so we may as well sell them. We don't currently have a source of jade onyx. I mean, I guess that's also such a small amount of money that it's not even worth thinking about, probably. We might be a little tapped right now, cash-wise. We can just wait until next turn and buy it out then. That's fine. So that's going to take 4.5. Next turn we're going to have 5.1, which means we could spend up to 600 on stuff like this. Just get these trade companies rolling. You know, I'm realizing now that I started recording without doing the thing I meant to do, which was go and look at the replies on the last video, people explaining to me how game mechanics work. So I may do some stuff here that that you have already told me not to do, that enrages you. And if I do, you know, my bad. Listen. I will listen to you. It's coming. The thing where I pay attention, it's going to happen, I swear. Oh, you know what? We actually probably could have spent more money, because now we've put some production into this thing. It's going to be much cheaper than 4.5. Yeah, we could have spent a little bit more. Alright, well, rush that. Get it done. Get that trade company rolling. And why does everybody want to talk to me all of a sudden? It makes me very nervous. We discovered the planet Tor, which is a great planet. Unfortunately, deep within enemy space. I don't even know what we're doing over here, really.
Welcome to the Sophonoty.
Apparently we met some Sophons. Oh, yep, that sure is a Sophon ship. Well, they could be good friends. It's a shame they're so far away. We found nothing in the minor civilization remains on Lupus. That's nothing of interest. That's a pretty harsh judgment on the people who used to live on Lupus. Oh, right. It's because all of the minor factions are... Yeah. This is not 5 different players telling me they hate me.
The Empire will...
Only 2 of the messages were players telling me they hate me. It's remarkable, actually. I see no reason not... Yeah, we just, like... Right, we just hang out. I guess I'm in guard... you know what? I don't want ships to stop there if they don't want to, though, so I'm not going to go into guard mode. Alright, all these are coming along nicely, except for this one. What? Did I forget to bribe? That doesn't feel right, but I guess I forgot to bribe them. This is what happens when you break a game up over, like, a weekend. So... nothing else extremely pressing to do here, I guess. We definitely have a lot of technologies we gotta get through. At some point, I would like to pick up some more military tech, just so we're not on 4 command point fleets and everything. Sorry, did I have an outpost? Oh, Psychagogia. Right, I had totally written this off. They bailed before completing their routes. Weird. Okay, well that's great, right? Like, this planet's outputs are considerable. Place is going to become a full-grown colony in no time. Why did they leave? This is super weird, right? Well, we're definitely going to want to pour dust into this place. But one of the ways we want to do that is probably getting a governor for it. It's not how you buy governors. Here we go. Yeah, like, we should buy all the governors off the marketplace eventually. Maybe more than eventually. Maybe closer than eventually. So we had Tsuyu Saltcliffe not that long ago. How good are the Hisho skills for other people? I mean, I do like Inundation of Dust. I do like Forced Labor. Sorry, I do like this skill. Please don't clip me saying I like Forced Labor and use that for things. This guy's alright. I would really prefer somebody who's like a little bit more industry focused for this system. But I guess like everybody has optimal operations expert, and of course we are going to have good population here. This guy is a little bit more industry focused. This is pretty much what I was saying. There's no... How sterile is this system? Not. We had 2 hot worlds, but they're both non-sterile. Okay. So he's not totally ideal there. 10% science on system is an unusually good starting trait. But like, efficiency aficionado is actually quite good here. We do that in optimal operations expert at first, and then build up to this, and eventually Titan of Industry. Yeah, okay. I'm convinced. Oleg Lagarin, welcome to the team. Get in here and get you some XP. Okay, and then, what else?
Empire.
Yep, I'm not paying anybody. Not really how we do things. How are we supposed to have all the dust if we keep giving the dust away? Did you even think about this? Okay, how about we spend 1 skill point getting +1 movement on all fleets everywhere, plus a probe on every hero ship? Does that give ships that have no probe modules 1 probe, or do they have... I wonder if they have to have at least 1 probe module naturally. I suppose we'll find out. We do actually have a hero ship in the air. Can we buy Xeno-Industrial Infrastructure? At this point, maybe I'm better off not, like, rushing to sell all of my resources. I suppose, like, these low-tier strategics we can afford to dump some of. What do I need? 2.1? Yeah. We're not going to be able to generate enough, and the next turn's dust production will take care of it. Except that... Yeah, we can do this, and then we can sell stuff next turn. So the next trade company is almost ready to get built already. And over here on Orm, I think we want to keep everybody on Orm 3 for now. Yeah, definitely. Well, we're going to need this. We're going to need some of that. Oof, we have a lot of things, a lot of places where I want to rush constructions of things as well. This stuff matters, man. Game is hard. There's just a lot going on all the time, always. I hope this Bellatrix plan works out. This is like... It's kind of a weird use of that building, but I don't know what else to do with it. I don't know what else of value we can do with it. Alright, so we got to keep an eye out in our systems for opportunities to inhabit huge planets, because that's what moves our faction quest along. Unfortunately, we already had this... Well, it doesn't say add 3 huge planets, right? Yeah, it's just possess 3 huge planets. So where are we actually at on this? We don't have this, because we don't have graviton research. What do we... Graviton research is down here. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's pick up hyperpacks first, because we really need cultural inverdicts. But yeah, we gotta probably work on some settling tech pretty soon. Where else do we have huge worlds? There's not really an easy way to search for this, is there? That's not huge. None of this stuff's huge. That is merely large. Merely very, very large. Okay, that's one. So we're on we're on one? That is merely a large gas giant. I mean, there's gotta be places where we could pick up gas giants. I guess we don't really know what's up, because in a lot of places we're going to be acquiring stuff soon. Although, there's 2 huge planets just in this system. And we'll be able to take over the Steppes world right away. Yeah, okay, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna get that soon. Which is good, because the reward for that step of the faction quest is actually really good. Alright, so now we want to go and push Acellus a little bit. It has to become self-sufficient, so... at some point we'll want to search all that. We want to make sure we get predictive logistics going and then start expanding. Honestly, like, this is probably the play. That also is a huge world. So actually, once we have a little bit more tech, it's not going to be hard at all for us to have all of the huge planets we need. Give me like that stuff. Here on Mrigashi, we're still very far from needing a new settlement. So, wait, hold on a second. Mrigashi is really far away from all the other players. So getting the, what do you call it? The spin project up, not really very important. And predictive logistics is kind of not great when you only have one planet, but also we don't have a lot of other options as far as improving the industry of some of these systems. There's still a lot of places where we need a lot of industry. Alright, so we'll come back to these quest objectives soon. Actually, you know what? I could use another ship over here. Let's try to get this done and get that free pirate ship. Okay, we just traded 5 titanium for 20 Hyperium, which I'm sure is a good trade in terms of market value. We're still not actually in any trouble over here, and maybe, you know, I guess there's 4 turns left. I was gonna say maybe it doesn't work like that anymore, but we don't really have the information to make that guess yet. Oh, hey, look at that. Had we met the Vaulters already?
Speak.
Yes, okay, we had. Well, now we know where their stuff is. Not really relevant for me. We're exploring a lot of stuff that's very far away from us. Finding a lot of information that we don't actually need here. So this is our next goal. We'll probably be able to get... we will certainly be able to get this within 2 turns. Oh, and eventually we should build the Black Tax Authority, sure. How many turns are we from... Okay, 2 turns from that one, 1 turn from that one. We had certainly bribed these guys, right? Like, how did we get to 30 and then it ended? That's not... Something's going on with having a large number of bribes running simultaneously. I think. Okay. Keep forging along here. We want to keep pushing on the hero market, trying to buy up all the heroes as that becomes available to us, but also advancing our trading companies matters, and also boosting stuff matters. We need... Oh, that's right. I needed to not sell the trees because we had a use for them. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I will do this. We will definitely get our money back. Okay, all kinds of stuff is happening. Let's just take it from the top here. And by the top, of course, I mean the bottom. Alright, so that's dealt with. Still having lots of births, no big surprise there. Okay, the Nashest are cordial. Or they're amicable, so let's offer them our assistance. Reach 33 population, excluding your main population. We have so many systems giving birth with so many different kinds of minor faction populations on them. We're going to get this for free. This is not a thing we need to think about. Okay, so yeah, we got their sovereignty. We got the Sisters of Mercy flipped over. Let's see what they want. Explore ruin-type curiosities until you discover Iskvola. Okay. I will. I'll do that. I guess hold on a second on him, because there might be ruins around here.
The Empire
Yeah, that stuff.
will not tolerate this.
You're confused about where everybody is in space. We've been attacked by pirates here at Gobris, which is not a big surprise.
Actions and words do not bring salt.
Okay, I like you guys, but I'm certainly not getting involved in a war for you. And this is what I thought was going to happen. Pirates showed up. Unfortunately, with these pirates having a medium ship, I'm pretty sure we cannot fight them. And so we retreat. I'm attempting to retreat via an unknown star lane. Oh, it's going to make me run down the... Okay. Fair enough. That's probably okay. If it doesn't work and our hero gets blown up failing to retreat, we just buy him back, right? It's a very small amount of dust. Oh, hey, we discovered Walter space. Also, no, we do not need to have a probe module to generate from the +1 probe capacity that we got from our other hero skill. That's actually really cool.
I trust you no more than I would trust a clan merchant.
I am inclined to accept this. Yeah. Alright. Bounce my fleet. So that took that fleet to somewhere. Here on Ceres. Okay. That actually works out really well. So we'll just separate you guys out. Merge you in with him. And then... yeah. Then this fleet is super fast, and their medium ship was indeed a missile ship. So, I think we can threaten. I don't want to include any of these terrible minor faction ships, because they're just going to get blown up anyway, and they're going to slow us down. And let's head back over there. Alright, not even that many turns. Here we can finish this. Got ourselves a free pirate ship. The caravel is going to stay right here and continue to explore. The pirate ship can run around the galaxy showing me stuff. We don't have enough intel yet, right? Okay, we got to find ruin-type curiosities specifically. So these are both things that I do want to explore, but yeah, we should start with ruins. Wow. Okay, the first one was the right one, and so we're doing okay here. Things are going all right. Ooh, wow, that is a much better torpedo module. Holy crap! So we've got this now. Let's do that thing that we do with it. Yeah, right. We want to get the antimatter. We still don't have extreme atmospherics, which is a thing that needs to be fixed. I mean, we have some time right now. Right now is when we do these sorts of things, right? So we need to be able to colonize gas planets and to be able to mine antimatter. What a coincidence. And then we probably need pick up a little bit more science stuff, both to unlock more research ability and also to unlock new module types or new curiosity types. So we have a lot of ice planets we need to explore, and actually I really want to get our expedition power up as well, I think. So we'll do all that stuff, and then we'll refocus on our other goals. I think we can afford to wait this long on cultural and verdicts, because remember, we're going to be really high on approval off of the new colony rule for a little while. I think we should be okay. This is going really well. Like, suspiciously well. Why is this going so well? Do we want to have this fleet join us down here? Yeah. Just in case, let's take a couple of shots at eliminating those pirates and making that place safe. It's pretty handy. I assume, yeah. Sisters of Mercy don't build great ships with great weapon systems. Not a big surprise. Not really their deal. Okay, you have discovered Vorta, which has, what is this? You know, sure. Let's see what it is. I'm always a little bit hesitant. Oh, hey, that was totally worth doing. Yes, take 10 of my science. Give me free tech. I'm always a little reluctant to explore the subterranean curiosities of other empires, especially other empires that are being aggressive toward me. I'm like, do I really need to tell them where the strategics are? But also, you get your own rewards from it. It's probably reasonable to do. Okay, so we're making money, but we're also spending money very, very quickly. Okay, I did something else. Oh, yep, that happened. Okay, so we got those guys. This has come to an end. Oh, a Harashim appeared at the same time as we had a bunch of births. So stuff is happening. All right, we get to take the quest from the Illo this turn. Build 39 or more buildings in your empire within 15 turns. Honestly, probably doable, right? We have so many systems. Let's put that as our pin. New trading company available. The amoebas are now friendly. Yeah, we're working on their quest. We'll get there.
Pleasure to force.
Okay, that really extremely does not matter. I hardly have words for how much I don't care about that thing you just did. Let's build some cheap, not great buildings just to, push this minor faction quest along. Timos doesn't really need stuff. Actually, Timos is a really good place to build a new trade company headquarters. Let's actually put that up. Because now we're going to be able to build subsidiaries like down here, like in Bushier. Or actually, we're going to have Gobris before too much longer, too. We've been attacked by the Vodyani over here. I do not think we have enough health to survive that flea, do we? We do, just barely. Alright. I see how it is. The level of cruelty seems wholly unwarranted. But oh, we got to where the pirates are. Yeah. These are mostly long-range ships. I mean, this is basically just about softening them up as our real fleet approaches, right? Also, because I don't need to be paying for these ships. It's not good value for me. Okay, we took about half of the health off of the medium. Honestly, hard to imagine that those minor faction ships would ever have been more valuable than that. I think the 3 smalls here can just chill here. We have, the cavalry is coming. Okay, Bashir, good news. I need a lot of buildings really fast, and you're in position to build a lot of buildings really fast. This probably doesn't count as a building, I'm guessing. Yeah, like I need to build like 2.6 buildings per system in my empire over the next 15 turns. That's extremely doable. We're actually in just fine shape here. Okay, this is here now. Man, pretty okay. We're at 2.4k dust per turn. A number is climbing reliably. What do I do with you? What valuable things could you even do? I guess we should have somebody hanging out at Timos. We have like a lot of weird little garbage ships now that I don't really know what to do with. You guys don't need to generate probes. I guess you could come back and go this way maybe, since it's apparently going to be hard to get through at Vorta. And we have 1.7k dust, which means we should be doing something with all this money. We're totally in a population cap here. Like, yeah, we need the ability to colonize Arctic worlds really badly. Okay, so you're good. You're just sitting around Eridanis. We are just a couple turns off of hitting the quest here. 3 turns off of hitting the quest here. Yeah, we're doing alright. Well, we could hire a hero. I also could buy trade vessels, which is a thing that we also need to do. But at this point, a single trade vessel costs about as much as a hero does, which means it's probably right to just buy a hero. We probably get more value from the hero. Heroes are actually getting a little bit more expensive. Hey, you're new. I'll then sell them. Well, I mean, obviously, plus 40% dust, or plus 40% industry and food from trade route incomes on system. That's 40% of the system's trade route value as industry and food? I'm guessing, because as far as I know, trade routes do not distribute food and industry naturally. So it's worded kind of strangely, right? But, like, this would be a cool thing to have. Another Lumeris. I think maybe better than the other guys, and certainly cheaper than the other guys. There's something to be said for that. Yeah, alright, welcome aboard. Eotar vos Lancelum. Now, I will say that his starting skill is not amazing, but he's going to give wherever a little push here. So it'd be cool if we could put him somewhere hot. I guess let's buy him, and we'll figure it out. It'd be cool if we could put him somewhere hot. Somewhere hot that needs development. It is cold here. Let's flip through the... this is probably a better way to have done the thing I was doing earlier while I was looking for huge planets. So here, Bushir's not bad. It'll be good eventually, rather. Oof, this lava planet is... Holy crap, it's... Well, honestly, poor soil has very little effect here because it already had no food growth. It's not so bad. But that might be the spot. Cetus? Also potentially pretty good. We have to actually get some of these planets, though. We kind of have a lot of hot worlds available. You know what, Murgashi might be it. There's a lot of food here. There's a lot of growth to do here, although we are not currently in much of a position to grow it. Yeah, alright. Come and govern. Yeah, we gotta fix this. So it takes quite a bit of influence growth to overpower an influence bubble that has already consumed a system, but it is doable. We have done it in the past. Okay, we're working toward everything. We've unlocked this, so probably where we want to go here is like Super Spuds for reduced buyout costs, and then Transvine would probably be a good idea. We were about to start getting Transvine from somewhere, weren't we? Was it Celis? Yeah, this is the only place in the galaxy that we're aware of that has it. But there's a lot on the market, and once we have the next step of our faction quest, we won't need a lot of help. Oh, this place needs our dust very badly, as do... Very, very thinly spread here. For how well things are going, I will admit, I really feel like I need more of just about everything. Okay, so Orm has finished its predictive logistics. We have another system here. Or another planet. We already have built most of the things that we want to build, so we could go for improved soils, because food here is good, not great. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just spin project here. We are going to need more influence. Mining stuff. Definitely mining stuff first.
Your offense. Feel free to anger us.
Okay. The Hisho are mad at us again, and Horatio's telling us he's going to close his border. And here we have a boost for Mragashi. I think we definitely want to take plus industry on Mragashi. We just assigned a hero there. Like, getting things built is going to help that place a lot. So over on Orm, I gotta think we want to do the food and industry, right? Alright. 7 food and 7 industry over a small amount of dust. And then you... Right, you are going to become a governor, but are not yet a governor. Well... So we want to put you somewhere where there are anomalies. It doesn't really look like a lot of your stuff is planet type specific. No, it's not. So we'll probably just put this hero somewhere new. So let's get a somewhat large flat food bonus followed by optimal operations expert. I think we're past the point where blue sky speculator is a thing we need to rush. How are we doing on ships convoying down to Gobris? Next turn and the turn after, we'll have ships arrive. Okay. You know, I'm going to have the hero fleet actually wait. The hero fleet should arrive after we have the sisters try to clear the place out. Just in case. Just in case I have overestimated the ability of our hero fleet or underestimated the ability of these pirates. Alright, so we now have both of the planets on this system. We definitely want to keep everybody over here for the moment. And then, like, we'll just build some... Make sure we build our all of the crummy little buildings we've had left over. Like, actually, honeycomb scopes in a lot of places as well. Just trying to make sure we get this faction quest done as quickly as possible. And on Nakar, we have a similar thing here. Although Nakar does not have quite the industry that some of these other systems have. Okay, so this trading company's coming along. We could rush this, or we could just leave it. But we really, I think the trading company is one of the most important things to accelerate. And then we have some more probes again. And we actually had access to quite a lot of Ruins Curiosities. 25 influence, hooray. Alright, so we got their quest already. Why don't you go and see what's going on over here? Okay, the titanium enhancer module is it's totally fine. Not super relevant to what we're doing right now, but it's okay. So we're at 3 of 39. Okay, we got 6 buildings done on that turn. That feels pretty alright. This is a pace we can keep up, too. We have a lot of things building. Oh. Okay, yeah. I probably did do that. So, 75 Jade Onyx. Also, we've hit an event here. The system Lupus could... Okay, well, we're almost certainly taking this, right? Because all of our systems are incredibly happy. Plus, this increases industrialist ideology right before an election. Seems valuable.
Feel free to anger us.
I do love candies and blood or whatever it is you're talking about. Listen, I'm sorry. I didn't listen to your whole message. You have to understand, I'm very busy. What do you guys want? Destroy a mercenary fleet over here. Well... Yeah, okay, I might be able to do that. Turns out I have some ships. And you guys are next turn? Cool. Okay. It is worth noting that we are going to lose some resource income as we continue to gobble these up because of the fact that right now they're paying us quite a lot. At least I'm only adding 1 turn of time to this for a pretty hefty cost. Maybe it would be better to just buy more heroes. Yeah, we probably... I think I don't want to start acquiring more systems. Yeah, I think we just need to buy more heroes. Are you... Oh, okay, you're already headed down that Starling. Cool. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Let's buy ourselves another hero. That is still the wrong button. It was the wrong button last time, and it's the wrong button this time. So Ooblart, we're getting closer and closer to buying Ooblart here. Burra Tech Seeker has a big science boost, but not like really exciting early game stuff. I mean, farming logistics is fine. And eventually, Bean Counter is pretty good. A Technologist is really more of a fleet hero type thing, though. I mean, Malk Unbound is pretty low priority. I think it might be, yeah, it might be your time, even though you don't quite have the stuff I would like. So, Ooblart Satius, what do I do with you? We're about to finish a bunch of stuff on Bellatrix, and we could use the influence that's going to be generated here to start pushing back on this. I think that's a reasonable thing to do there. And then actually we have enough to hire another hero, so probably we should. And maybe it is time for the Craver to come over. Like, this is still a pretty good skill, this is still a pretty good skill. Yeah, okay. So, what was his... Okay, just flat industry per citizen. So it would be good here to put him down in a place where there already are some people, probably. Like maybe one of these new systems. We did not get a guy from Bouchier. And this guy, his industry skill wants hot planets, right? Yeah. Sure, you get to be here. Okay. What do we want to do on the home system? Magnetic field generators is still total garbage, but we do need to get buildings done. Oh, you know what? Actually, Denark University is like a high priority for our home system. We have really good population here. This is going to be a lot of resources, and we want to give as many flat resource boost bonuses as we can here so that they can be multiplied by the behemoth. Yeah. Okay, that's good. What else? What else? I feel like I had more plans for this turn. You guys just, like, chill here forever. You don't have any probes, the other guy doesn't have any probes, and the behemoth is in guard mode. We could shoot down the Seashore ship, I'm sure. But, like, why? I don't think there's a lot of benefit to that, actually. Alright, we're going to continue generating tons of buildings per turn. And then we're about to get... quest from Kochab. We are going to have a lot of systems very, very shortly here. Wild researchers. You know what? I think, first of all, I don't want to take a big dust hit, and secondly, we can afford to take a big science hit. And plus 30 industry in every colony everywhere actually sounds, like, really good.
What is your objective?
Oh right, they have influence pressure on me. I'm fine with this. I think we really can't afford to take this hit, so sure, I'll give you a little bit of dust. To back down and leave me alone. I cannot help you, or rather, I do not want to help you. They cannot, at this time, offer me a quest. Do I have too many quests in my log, maybe? I think that's totally possible. Okay, so here we have this faction battle at Gobris. I have no idea where they're going to line their ships up, but yeah, we definitely do close. The thing is, I really want to match my medium against their medium. All of their ships are poorly suited to dealing with it, though. Let's try it like this. Okay, a decisive victory. That's great. That means we can take the hero ship back over there. What is this, though? Is this just, like, probably a pirate? We may as well attack it with our hero. Get a little bit of free XP. Did it run or no? Okay, we got to kill it. Yeah, look at that. 28 XP for the hero. That's pretty good. may as well explore a curiosity while we're here. Okay, that's a pretty good find. Oh, I used 100% of my probes, so I lost 100% of my movement. Didn't really think about that. Ah, well. So we probably actually want to push Optimal Operations Expert first. Right? I mean, the sooner we can get going on the influence, the better. I guess our influence aura is already 100% subsumed. Now let's get this first. Let's get the system better at building things, because we desperately need it to be better at building things. Okay, and our Caravel's dead. That's a shame. It's alright. We didn't really need to have ships on every side of the galaxy simultaneously. Found ourselves a population unit, it looks like. Okay, cool. Unit of Pulsos to go and live on Mrigashi. And the planet we are on Mrigashi does currently have an anomaly, so we're getting the good population bonus right away. Pretty handy. Alright, Ceres should probably grab this planet. Actually, we need it very badly. And then, like, just build me some fast, cheap buildings. Actually, you need mining stuff. Okay. We're gonna get these yellow converted soon. Let's see. Bushir is... yeah, your population type is irrelevant. And we should search this first. And this is for industry, but it's probably still worth putting up. Okay. This is all clear. I guess, yeah, just sit here in guard mode. Alright, so once we have this done on Timos, our next priority is to actually get the trade headquarters finished, or the trade subsidiary finished. It's going to be a couple of turns yet on Gobris, right? We get a lot of notifications every turn. The Gobris thing is 3 more turns. So, you know, we could just start building that on Bushir now. Yeah, I'm comfortable with that. It's not very many turns of spending either. Okay, that has come to an end, which is a shame. We discovered 5 XP for ships around Bushir. I guess that's whatever. I do like this thing where we're getting all this stuff built and constantly leveling all of our heroes, though. This is nice. Alright, Yelchin is rapidly expanding toward the good stuff. So Star Home System actually have a lot of hot planets. Okay, we have 2, although only one that we can actually inhabit. Well, we're working on it. We're getting there. More food for everybody. You get to start with Efficiency Aficionado, maybe? Hold on. Let's pop over to Acellus and make sure that that's reasonable. So he's on a temperate planet right now. We're about to finish Predictive Logistics, and then we're going to pick up 2 more colonies and add a ton of production through Predictive Logistics. So after we've done that, we will have 2 hot worlds. So yeah, actually I do think we pick this up first. It's actually it's not very good right now, but it's going to get pretty good. And we've reached enough Pulsos to get their faction quest. The Pulsos, distantly related to an ancient faction known as the Harmony, are building communities in various systems in your empire. Obsessed with the study of dust, which runs through their veins like an infection. Do they have veins? They seek to uncover all of its strange powers and properties. Sometimes, however, these preoccupations can get out of hand. The hunt is on for a fugitive named Alxiox, a Pulsos maverick who has taken her study of dust to the next level by pulling off some daring heists and hoarding a massive stash on her private frigate. She should know that we frown on things like this. Also, we do them all the time, but we still frown on them. Okay, so we could go to the lethal system and defeat her fleet in order to get that stuff, or... I mean, this is... Boy, I do not want to go through our systems and try to optimize which pulsos are standing on which strategic planets. Like, these are both total garbage. Bring a fleet of 300... Which system is lethal? Where even are we talking about? Am I blind? Does this... Hold on. Does this quest have a... I would have to accept a version of the quest. Well, we gotta take ships to the lethal system either way. I guess we'll take this one because the reward might do something, whereas the other reward does actually nothing. But also, I don't care about this. There we go. Show me... Oh, okay. Lethal's right there. That is... Yeah, that's like pretty extremely doable. Something for our medium ship to do after it finishes up with Gobris. Oh, and this is happening. In the system, Gaikon produce stuff. Well, I mean, we're about to gain a bunch of everything, so no matter which version of this we do, we're gonna get it done right away. Yeah, let's just do this one. That's fine. It's gonna finish, no matter what we do, it's gonna finish when Denark University finishes, so... We're still keeping up the pace here pretty well. Still one more curiosity worth searching there. The Unfallen are going to kick us out eventually. They're going to gently ask us to leave. In fact, that might be what this message is. Oh, never mind. For the record, I would have just gone. If they ask us to leave, I will totally do that. You're good, you're good. And yeah, like, we're in guard mode, not because I'm actually trying to keep people out, but just because I don't want you to ask me for orders anymore. Okay, so we have 4.7k dust available here. We definitely can't rush this right now. So we buy heroes? Like, we can finish buying all the heroes and then from here on devote a lot of dust to this stuff. We should probably do that. So I'm not even gonna... Let's just get them. And then we'll pour the rest of this for the turn into that. We could definitely get the next level of that at least. 897. And pay for that out of this. And then we'd have to get another 1,000 to move up again, which we can do. What's our mining rate on this stuff? 4 and 5? Yeah, you know what? We're not using it for anything currently. Okay. So, what do we want to do with these heroes? You are plus science, and it doesn't really matter where you go. You're going to give a flat food boost that's going to be fairly valuable. So we want to put him in a system where we're still growing, but we were able to accumulate planets quickly. It's like, one of these new systems might not be terrible, but we have him right now, so we should probably use him right now. I don't know that we need it too badly here. Acellus is a really good example of the kind of place where he would be valuable if we needed him there. Is Ceres close to its population cap at all? It is, okay. Actually, since we're picking up all the stuff on Lupus, he fits well here. He'll help us grow into these planets. And then the other guy... he would prefer a place where the planets are fertile. And also a place where there's good science, because he gets a percentage science boost eventually. So like cold and fertile, a place where there's a lot of tundra planets or something. I guess, hold on. Let's do this way. Let's have a look through the systems that do not currently have... Okay, I mean, Cetus 3 is a one planet that fits his desires. Gatria also has one planet, although nope, Terran planets are not fertile. Never mind. Okay, so this is all right. This is like a totally fine place to put this guy. I think we're still very much on pace with our minor faction quest, and I think we probably ought to check in with these guys. Probably we should check in with those guys next time a quest completes. All right, so we definitely want to keep military or pacifist industrialist. We're getting close to the really good laws, and the surveys don't look super good for industrialists. But remember, we did a couple of things that generated considerable industrialist favor after polling happened the last time, so I think we should be cool here. I sure hope so. Yeah, it's looking alright. Kind of a lot of religious favor going on. Okay, no, yeah, we're cool. So we've unlocked this, which is huge. This is a big, big part of winning the game for us. We don't necessarily need to run it right this second, but we do need that law. Alright, so we have our subsidiary going. For some reason, Gobris just flipped to pink, which is annoying. Alright, well let's take this hero and put her somewhere useful then. So we just want a place with some anomalies, really. Also, a place where we have some population, but we need some food. So, like, Ria's not terrible. And we're about to finish a fairly valuable building here, so that's a lot of XP right away. Yeah, because we have some population space to fill, but these planets do not have a lot of food on them. Pop you over here. Okay, we have been time manipulated on Bellatrix. We're going to ask them to not do that, please.
We can shatter time on a whim. You anger us at your peril.
Probably cutting them off is also going to anger them.
For your deeds, a special place in the void awaits you.
Okay. And we reduced their pressure on us by asking that, or rather, by getting them to agree to it.
A special place in the void awaits you.
Blockade? What are you talking about?
For your deeds, a special place in the void awaits you.
Remove my fleets from there. So I kind of want to refuse this, because I want to increase my pressure.
You force us to...
Okay, they closed their borders, which is the thing they told us they were going to do. I'm fine with it. You just need to get that going. We're gaining a lot of capability very quickly here.
For your deeds, a special place in the void.
Yep, so they've reduced their cost to close borders on us. Not really very important. This is just something we have to knuckle down and get finished, I think. Knuckle down? Is that the right? I don't know. Okay, so we've hit 50 Lumeris, which I believe means that our trade routes are no longer blockadable. Which is fine, I guess. It's not really super relevant. They are sending a medium ship over here to intimidate me. That's annoying. That's the thing I wish they weren't doing. What have we discovered? Small amount of dust. And yeah, okay. I'm ready to sacrifice this fleet. I don't care about this. We're gonna have to wait a second until we have another probe. And let's see if we can get a quest from them now. Yes, nope. I thought we could for a second there. I was hoping, because we lost a quest, spot opened up in our log here. But apparently that is not to be. So we need to send our frigate over. Let's watch this for a minute. Where's that? Okay, that fleet is still over there. Hopefully our frigate is enough to handle that by itself. Yeah, well, obviously you need to be doing that. And we need to stop spending dust on stuff for a little while here. Let's grab these. Still have a lot of places where we need to do modernizations. Man, we have a lot of stuff to do here. Honestly, this is maybe more important than that. And we're still, like, extremely on track for patient 0, right? Yeah, we're at 21 already. Okay, so you guys, like, what do we do here? Do we try to run them off? You know what? I don't think I'd be successful. So I guess it's not even really worth thinking about. I'm a little worried about how aggressive they're getting toward us. We actually have quite a lot of influence banked up now, so... Interesting. The surface of this planet is tranquil, but a quick scan reveals that the ground under the surface is teeming with robots, diligently working to transform the barren wastes into fertile land. You have no idea who created them. It strikes you, however, that these bots could be put to good use on some of your less agriculturally inclined systems. So, plus 5 food on barren. 5 food per citizen on barren worlds. You know, we probably have some barren worlds. It's probably an actual thing. And that was the last curiosity on that system, finally. So... this looks like a place I might want to take over. Why don't we fly over here and see what's going on there? Also, we discovered a source of quadronics, which makes me think that system's really important, but right now we have other uses. We have other things we have to do with our dust. So if these guys are not going to be able... if we can't get a quest from them, probably we want to bribe them a couple more times, get their relationship value up to 100 and just buy them out entirely. Which is a thing I can spend a little bit of dust on, and then we'll search curiosities. That'll be fine. But for right now, what we're mostly doing is saving up for buying this out. If we could actually get the influence turned around on them, I think that would be really valuable. Also, we've almost generated enough pressure against him to go for an advanced diplomatic demand, and I think we're going to wait until we can do that. Alright, also, let's go talk to Zeta. What does peace look like? Because if Zeta declares war on us, that's going to be really annoying. You know what? I'll try to figure out a deal that works for that later, between episodes. Yeah, this is the quadronics deposit that we discovered. Over here. Okay, we have that stuff in the queue already. Probably it could be a little higher in the queue. So let's see what market price is on stuff. Okay, that's worth doing. That's worth doing. I'm sure we're not going to need that stuff anytime soon. This is very valuable, and we're not using it right now. Just trying to push toward... see, we're not actually mining this, right? Yeah, we got this from a luxury booster. Or from a quest or something. Just trying to get us as close as possible to pushing on this. 35k each turn. We're going to see about like 2k something come off of that. We're not that many turns away from rushing that, I guess. Okay, we discovered their homeworld. It's not really super relevant to us. We can definitely afford to take an approval hit over an industry hit.
For your deeds, a special place in the void.
Yep, so that's something we're gonna have to deal with, like, probably right away. That sounds pretty crucial. And we have discovered the Rejuvenation Maze. Okay, that's a thing we could build on our shipyard system if we ever build a shipyard system, you know, someplace near the front for ships to hang out. We've also discovered the design for nano haze defenses, which is not, I think, going to be very useful. Lots of berths every turn, because that's just how we do. We are at 26 buildings, so we got that. We got that very, very soon. Okay, let's do this thing, and hopefully, yep, they're all missile ships, so this is going to go very, very well for us. They're not going to be able to do almost any damage, and that's going to be yet another system. Oh, we didn't finish the job. Okay, well, apparently it's going to take me one more turn of that. Good news is they're headed this way. Let's get up here and guard mode them. You don't actually have any probes. And I'm wondering if maybe we should actually work this out now. I'd like to go one more turn, so, just to complete some quests and stuff before we end the episode. But this might be a thing we have to deal with right this second. Oh, negative. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, negative and getting more negative. So, I think this is where we're going to call it for today. We've made some really good progress here. We are just about to be in control of the Delphinus system. All of these, or the Delphinus constellation, all of these systems will be under our control soon enough. I'm very annoyed about this thing. But listen, we're gonna get through it. Something tells me we're gonna be okay. So that's gonna be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time when our empire continues to balloon undefendably out of our control. And we'll see you then.